This podcast is a part of the PodMania Podcasting Network. Check out podmania.co.uk to check out more of our great podcasts, features, reviews, match ratings and previews spanning the crazy and diverse world of professional wrestling.
You're listening to the PodMania Pro Wrestling Podcast, a sample of the best pro wrestling podcasts we can produce on our tiny budget. Check us out on Apple Podcasts, Podcast Addict, CastBox, and all other podcast platforms. If it's wrestling you want, check out more of our great content at podmania.co.uk. Let's do this.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of the PodMania Podcast. I'm your host, Rob Goodwin, and I'm joined, as ever, by Garth Jackson and by Chris O'Brien. Garth, how has your week been?
It's been a week of regular shitness. That's been alright. Normal working week, and then getting to spend time with you lovely guys.
Oh, we are pretty lovely, I'm not going to lie. Chris, what about you? What have you been up to?
A couple of things. One, I'm drinking a cider that tastes vaguely like Calpol. So that's the thing.
That'll be that new Calpol flavoured cider they've just brought out.
Calpol hasn't...
For some reason, I thought you were going to say cow shit.
What fucking flavour is Calpol? Because it has a very distinct flavor, but like it doesn't actually taste of anything. But also, I realized how weird it must be if people, like, I was walking down, and you two have met me, I wear all black and have long hair, I look like a metalhead, but like I'm 100% not. So like it must be weird if like my headphones are ever too loud and people can hear what's going on. It's like you have this like big 6-foot burly guy walking about and you can hear Carly Rae Jepsen blaring out of the headphones.
Do you sing it loudly as well, though?
Not when I'm surrounded by people.
But when you're on your own?
When I'm in the shower, yeah, I'm singing Carly
Rae. Well, lads, we have got our wheel. Hopefully you can all see the wheel. We've got some gems on the wheel still.
Which of us is Joe?
Shut up. Garth, you last I seen ages and ages ago we did one of these. Obviously we did both nights of Mania as watchalongs, and fucking hell, that was a time.
No, Rob. You did 1.5 of Mania watch along. Me and Garth, as always, carried this on our fucking back and finished it for you.
Thanks, guys. And we also did NXT TakeOver Dallas. We did a full watch along of that, so go and check those out in the archives. But it does feel.
And I also did the Stardom cast. I'm a fucking and my own videos. I'm a fucking workhorse of this fucking place.
You got to sleep until 12 o'clock or something, I bet. Well,
exactly.
It's to see my sleep.
Rest.
It's been a long time since we've actually done a wheel. But just to update you, me and Garth had picks that came up on the last wheel. So we have, Garth, you chose Brian Cage versus Darby Allin from New Year Smash 2021 to put on the wheel. So that's been added. And then I've just added Jushin Thunder Liger versus Rey Mysterio Jr. from Starrcade 1996. So, nice. Yeah, we've got some interesting matches there. Garth, what do you fancy today? What would you quite like to see today?
I wouldn't mind seeing some Liger or I don't know.
Garth Jackson, a massive Arisa Hoshiki fan.
Some Steven Regal, maybe, or the War Games.
That's been on there for a long fucking time about Steven Regal match.
It has. Well, to be fair, the original matches that are still there are AJ versus Suzuki, Flair Savage, Steve Regal, and Ultimo Dragon, and the Chamber of Horrors match, I believe, are the original ones left. Chris, what would you like to see? Apart from Necro Butcher Samoa Joe, shut the fuck up. We know you want to watch that. What else do you want to watch?
Some Marisa Hoshiki would be nice. I'm in the mood for watching one of my favorite wrestlers who retired young and make me cry.
Far too young.
We have Kento Miyahara because I want to see I legitimately want to see how Garth would respond to Kento Miyahara. I'm getting enough of him right now because of a Champion Carnival. But why not look back? Honestly, some Shawn Michaels could be cool, mostly to see Garth's reaction. Also because it's the Hulk Hogan match, which is possibly Hulk Hogan's greatest match.
Which is embarrassing when you think it's actually Shawn Michaels taking the fucking piss.
Yeah, and
As usual.
Hangman and Switchblade. I'd like to see a very talented future star take on Hangman Page.
Hey, you can say what you want. Hangman Page is fucking talented. That match he had with Ricky Starks this week was brilliant. Apart from when he drops him on his fucking neck. Jesus, that's a scary bump. Personally, I don't know. I'm feeling Ric Flair versus Terry Funk.
Ooh.
I'm feeling that.
I watched that, but not from 1989. Well, I have seen the 1989 one. Obviously, it's a classic. But I saw the one from 2000 recently.
Completely different match, mate.
for my February 2000 video. It's Terry Funk's a fucking weird one, isn't he?
He's an absolute fucking beast, an absolute behemoth. Anyway, lads, enough with the chitter chatter. Let's get
Cut the shit.
Started.
Spin the wheel.
Is that like the Garth Jackson version of Spin the Wheel, Make the Deal? Cut the shit and spin the wheel.
But it doesn't rhyme. I said cut.
You can just hear him reloading his shotgun. All right, I'll spin the wheel, Garth. Fucking hell. Anyway, lads, we'll spin the wheel.
Oh, come on, Necro. Come on, Necro. Oh.
Yes!
Yeah.
Oh, Shawn Michaels versus Hulk Hogan in what can only be described as SummerSlam 2005, the Octopus Ballet. I cannot wait to watch this match. I haven't seen this fucking match in years. Oh, it's tremendous. I cannot wait. So that's our first match. There you go, Chris. You said you wanted some Shawn Michaels, and some Shawn Michaels you have got.
Yeah, well, it's the only Shawn Michaels on the wheel.
Is it?
Yeah.
That does surprise me.
Yeah, because Garth is known for pick. Actually, I think that might have been Garth's pick.
No, it was mine.
Oh.
But, sorry, just ripping the page. It's weird because we go through a phase. We had loads of Shawn Michaels on. And then we had loads of Kurt Angle on as well. I thought we had more Kurt Angle.
We had a lot of Bryan at some point, didn't we?
We had a lot of I think we punched Daniel Bryan 3 weeks in a row. Anyway, lads. Second pick. Oh my god.
Chamber of Horrors.
Damn it.
It's happened, guys. The Chamber of Horror match. Halloween Havoc. 1991. It has fucking happened. Oh, I'm so excited. It's so shit. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, you know the drill by now. You will hear the sound effect. And by the time the sound effect is finished, we will have our matches queued up because of the power of podcast editing. Anyway, we shall see you very, very shortly. And just like that, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. So if you want to fire up your WWE Network, or if you're extremely unlucky, your Peacock streaming service, find Halloween Havoc 90.
The Peacock streaming service, then, if you won't be watching this.
No, that's true. That is true. Sorry.
Just pirate it.
Yeah,
you can pirate it.
It's morally okay to pirate WWE shit.
Yeah, VPN. Just find a way of finding Halloween Havoc 91, basically. October 27th, 1991, 3 minutes and 39 seconds in is where we are going to be starting from. This, guys, is a pivotal moment in PodMania history because this has been the one that me and Garth have been advocating for months, it feels like. So, fucking get in there.
All I'm going to say is I'm really looking forward to you two watching Necro Butcher versus Samoa Joe for the first time.
Well,
this is history in the making.
Absolutely. I am just going to quickly say, Chris, I want you to read just the in fact, no, I'm going to read it too. The summary of Halloween Havoc 1991, and just listen to some of these first ballot Hall of Famers. El Gigante, Abdullah the Butcher, Diamond Stud, Big Van Vader, Sting, the Steiner Brothers are all in the Chamber of Horrors match. And there's more. And there's more. And I think what we'll do, ladies and gentlemen, is we'll press play together and watch this absolute saucepan of dog shit together. In 3, 2, 1, play.
Oh, it's JR. I'm always slightly comforted when I hear JR, and then I realise it. And then
It's 1991 WCW, and you're like, oh fuck, maybe not then.
Well, nowadays it's more, oh, right, but it's AEW JR, who doesn't give half a fuck.
AWJR is look how fucking Poundland that set looks. Only one side of the pyro went off.
What is school disco right there?
That is like a school play, isn't it?
There really is.
Oh my god, it's on fire. Shit.
There really is a big divide between 91 and 92 in terms of fucking production values, isn't there?
Well, just think for a minute about the 97 set, the iconic 1997 set.
What about the 97 set? If you look at the gravestones, one of them says Jim Crockett Promotions.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god, does the door open?
Better believe it.
Oh.
So hang on, what's the stipulation here?
So basically, there is an electric chair will be lowered into the ring, and the match is to get someone into the electric chair and flip the switch on. Now, Garth...
Hang on, very quickly. So what you're telling me is 2007 saw TNA saw this and thought, you know what, let's make this into 2 different matches.
TNA said, hold my beer.
No, because they made it into the electrified cage match with Dudley's versus LAX and Last Rites match with Sting versus Abyss.
Yes,
I love the stagehand getting caught in the door there.
Yeah.
God, I want you to play a game, okay? I want you to keep an eye on the big switch they use to turn on the electric chair, and I want you to tell me how many times it accidentally turns on.
Falls down.
Yeah, it falls down.
Genuine question, though. What is the point of Vader's second mask?
Oh my god, Scott Hall.
It's Hangman Scott Hall.
Razor Hangman Hall.
Has Scott...
Oh, now then.
But those tights really show off his fucking figure, don't they? Jesus.
He's a unit,
So this is before Razor Ramon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
No, because I remember they had an argument about this on one of those WWE shoot things where it's like, well, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall were in WCW first, and then Jay was like, no, we fucking made them.
Yeah. Look at that, man.
So, also on this
How
car...
much leopard print? That's an ungodly amount of leopard print.
Look, he had a few fucking shag pile carpets lying around.
You see when Vader shook the cage and it almost fell down.
Yeah, dude. Wow. Oh, hang on. Are these from Detroit?
Yeah.
Are they? I'm going to double check that. Freelance. Rick Steiner's still going.
I know they live in Georgia now.
Detroit, yeah, they're from Detroit.
There you go. Hometown heroes. Big pop for the Steiners.
Rick Steiner wrestled in Japan.
They both wrestled in Japan.
In 2019.
Oh,
Rob,
okay. I was going to say, they're quite famous for it.
They're quite famous for wrestling in Japan. I'm fully aware.
Look at that, man.
Abdullah the Butcher.
Jesus.
Fucking biggest titties in wrestling.
His tits are hanging down over his pants.
That is
That's
unreal.
big daddy. That's not a flattering outfit.
It's not.
It's Abdullah the Papa Shango.
He does look Poundland Papa Shango.
Mm-hmm. You're going to annoy like the 3 Puerto Rico wrestling fans.
Right. Just explain to me which one of these is not like the other. Oh, yeah, fuck the United States belt.
Poundland belt.
Like, to be fair, I fucking love the WCW US belt. I think it's classy as fuck. Or at least as classy as the United States belt can be.
Have you noticed how the music is so very much louder for Sting because it's the obviously like the later music that they piped in?
Yeah, dubbed.
He does this.
He does that.
Stings like a bee and he lives like a cat. It's the worst.
It's not as bad as fucking Cactus Jack. He's a strange as a man.
That cage is literally...
It looks like he's going to fall at any point, doesn't it?
A young Dixie Carter takes notes. It's chicken wire, basically.
And there's Rick Steiner with a chainsaw.
Of all the people in this match I wouldn't want to give a chainsaw to, it's Rick Steiner.
What, Abdul of a Butcher?
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Slice someone's head open.
So, I don't know if you can see this, by the way, Garth, but there are coffins in the corners.
Oh, yeah, I can see.
Yeah, keep an eye on those.
Oh, no.
Is RoboCop in them?
RoboCop is not in them, though.
The Mummy?
Should absolutely be one of our watch-alongs.
It's incredible, though, because, like, literally 2 years before this, WCW was the best wrestling company in the world. 1999 WCW is on another fucking level, an all-time incredible guy goes on the coffins.
Well,
Is this referee cam?
Yeah.
What?
Did you see the fact that the coffin just fell over and the guy came out of the coffin and fell over?
Like, far too early.
That is a surprisingly good camera for someone's head, to be honest, though. Like, for 1992. But also, like, seriously, if you've never watched 1989 WCW, just go watch the Terry Funk, Ric Flair, and Ricky Steamboat matches. Like, you'll have a good time.
1999.
But then,
Who is the masked man? Is he just some random?
89. But
yeah, he's just a random Garth.
But if you want to see how far a wrestling company can fall, just follow WCW into 1990 until RoboCop turns up.
Yeah.
And then it...
I mean...
But the thing is, there's talent in this ring, like Vader, Cactus Jack.
Yeah, I know. It's unreal, isn't it? Just every time someone hits a move, the cage shakes so much. It's just unreal.
Nice drop.
Fucking, what a bum, Vader. Jesus.
Vader and look at, like, he goes up against the cage. Oh my god.
I know.
Jesus Christ.
Why are they climbing it? Why is Rick climbing it?
What team? Actually, I should know. I have cage matchups, so I can do the teams. Abdul of the Butcher, Big Brown Vader, Cactus Jack, and
Diamond Sting
on one team. Sting has been on a perpetual level of shit since around 95.
Referee. Oh god.
Oh, amazing! That's amazing.
That's not amazing. Shut up.
That is amazing. That's a pun and a half.
I'm sorry. If you want a pun and a half, watch PPW.
Guys.
Oh man.
I like that. We're gonna.
Down.
Oh, look at that! Fucking hell!
Get off!
It's gonna crush.
Oh, fucking god! Fucking god! No fucking chill! No fucking chill on any of these guys. Jesus!
Get the fuck up,
Oh
Mick.
my god. I wonder why this never happened again.
Well, it takes up the entirety of the ring for a start. Why is it so fucking big?
Oh my god! What? I want this. I want to hear interviews from all the people who were in this. Obviously, not the dead people.
Shoot interviews.
100% the final of our PPW tournament has got to end in this match. This has got to be the stip, surely. Look at him in that fucking helmet.
Not enough mods are going to bring this into fire.
Fucking melt.
Like, legitimately trying to murder somebody in the ring.
Guys, why is Vader so dirty?
Also, if you look at the background, I'm pretty sure the switch is down.
Oh, yep, switch is already down.
Oh yeah.
Again, why is Vader so dirty?
To be fair, Vader is notorious for not having good hygiene.
Terrible hygiene. No, it's a good point.
Jesus Christ! What we talk about here is that
I suppose if
did Mick Foley skip out of the fucking bar tab? What the fuck?
Oh, there's
the ghouls.
Some men in white coats with a stretcher.
Is 7 coming out?
Christ.
Is 7 coming out?
It's basically a beginning of a Poppy video.
Cut the music. Cut the...
You can take
This is the last time I'll wear
Abdullah
this
the
shit.
Butcher should not be climbing that fucking cage. Get him down now.
He shouldn't be climbing anything. He should be at home having a good rest.
Switch update. Switch is still on.
Oh. Oh, I thought you were talking about the Nintendo Switch for a second.
No.
You were even talking about you were either talking about the actual Switch for Nintendo Switch or switching the
Match.
technical term for someone who doesn't mind being dominated or the dominator.
Look at bloody.
Oh, fucking hell.
Fucking hell! What has Cactus Jack done? Why is everyone
Rick Steiner's just like.
what the fuck? What did he do?
Scott Steiner's like, fuck you.
What the fuck?
Did Mick Foley shag Scott Steiner's wife or something? Jesus!
I mean, I'm sure he could if he wanted to.
He probably just forgot to cell phone once.
He didn't pick up a bar tab.
No, it is like Sting's actually trying to have a match.
Yeah, I know.
Everybody else is just.
But why? Again, why are they climbing?
Because it's a cage, mate. It's Wrestler 101. You see cage, you climb.
Acton versus Raw Effect.
It's like a dog
hang
thing.
on. Sorry, Chris, can you just repeat the fucking... So, why... I don't understand why the guy in the mask is now handcuffed to the cage.
Why is he there?
So what do you want me to repeat?
The teams. Because fuck knows what's going on here.
So we have Abdullah the Butcher, Big Van Vader, Cactus Jack, and the Diamond Stud on one side, El Gigante, Sting, and the Steiners on the other.
Brilliant. Now, I believe Barry Windham was supposed to be on one of these teams.
Is Barry Windham on this card?
No, he broke his hand.
Oh, so do you guys know what the main event for this is? Jesus Christ.
Jesus, what a bump from Foley.
So the main event of this card was Lex Luger versus Ron Simmons.
2 out of 3 falls match.
Wow.
The Enforcers versus the WCW Patriots, which was Arn Anderson and Larry Zbyszko versus Firebreaker Chip.
Yep.
And Todd Champion. Firebreaker Chip.
Firebreaker Chip, yeah. I don't know who that is. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. I've got no fucking idea who he is.
Also known as Archangel and Falcon. Why is he known as Falcon? Hang on.
They're like characters from Marvel.
He's a Winter Soldier and Falcon, isn't he?
I recently found out my favourite Marvel character, and it is Shamrock. Her thing is like Domino because she's lucky, but one day her luck ran out, and she broke her leg cleaning the house. So she became an alcoholic.
Why is that your favourite?
Because
Depressing.
it's incredible. I love it.
There it is. And it's on. Very obviously on as well.
Stop looking at it. Stop looking at it. Oh my god.
On it for an uncomfortable amount of time. The switch through. It's on. Oh. Abdullah's bleeding, obviously.
Bleeding.
Mick Foley has just rubbed his bloody head into Sting's very blonde hair for absolutely no reason.
To be fair, I think this is what people mean when we say we only want blood occasionally, because who's not cut open here?
El Gigante. Only because he hasn't taken a fucking bump.
Yeah, no, but I don't think anyone's... I think Cactus is the only one who's actually taken a bump.
Maybe.
Seriously, those guys in the masks, what are they there for?
They are there to offer the ambiance of scariness.
They're El Gigante's pimps. Wait.
Dark Order. It's where the Dark Order started.
That is what it is. Switch update. Still on. Still turned on.
By the way, apparently, talking about Dark Order, apparently Tay Conti and Shida was really good this week.
I heard very, very good.
Yeah, but also I hear that with every Tay Conti match, and then I watch it going, she's improving, but like she's not. I'm not seeing best women's wrestler in America from her output, but she's actually improved quite a fucking lot. It's really impressive.
Someone put on Twitter, and I can't remember who it was, but someone put on Twitter, if you've got £1 million performance centre and you let Tay Conti go, you're a bad company.
But the thing is, she didn't improve in that performance centre. She didn't improve.
That's the point. That's what they're saying. How can you have $1 million and then she's made all this progress outside of WWE? What does that tell you? So they've made them ghouly by just putting white face paint on them.
Only on like part of their face as well. They've only half-assed it.
They look like they've been tangoed.
That's white face, and it won't be fucking tolerated.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Abdullah the Butcher gently making out with Sting.
The Steiners are just standing there, just beating people with sticks from inside the ring.
Yep.
Yeah, because they're probably just going into business for themselves. To be honest, look, Cactus is about to turn the.
They just fell off.
Oh, it fell off. You know, like when something like that happens, do they not just go off? For fuck's sake!
Like that's not something. Like it's for one thing WWE wouldn't do is have something that cheap. We're gonna have a gimmick, but we're gonna go all the fuck out.
Oh, it's back on again, guys. Don't worry. It's back off again. And it's on again.
Oh my god.
Fucking hell.
How fucking corny.
This is fucking great. This is everything I wanted it to be and more.
They're owned by Turner.
I know. There's so much money in this company.
It wasn't until like people like Bischoff and that got in there where they started properly splashing the cash though.
No, Bischoff isn't here till 93, I think.
So while there's a bit of downtime, would you like to know the rest of his card? There's Big Josh.
That's
versus...
Doink. That's Doink. The first Doink.
And PN News, otherwise known as Cannonball Grizzly.
He raps and he's shit.
Oh, versus the creatures of Joey Maggs and Johnny Rich.
Oh, Johnny Rich.
Johnny Rich. I'm pretty sure that's a euphemism for penis.
I've just realised Rick Steiner's wearing Halloween-themed gear.
Well, you know, if you're going to go all out.
Has he just got the word guts written on it? Has he just got scary words written on his gear?
Guts isn't really a scary word. It's like how fucking Evil Dead isn't scary. It's just gory. We also have Terrence Taylor versus Beautiful Bobby. But again, most of these names mean penis.
Well, if you're looking for it, they are.
Oh, guys, I'm not being funny. The referee has just taped the switch up.
Brilliant.
That's amazing.
There's also Johnny B. Bad with Teddy Long versus Jimmy Garvin.
That's the only thing I don't like about this era of WCW. Whenever I review it, Johnny B. Bad is always on this fucking program.
I'm sorry, that's the only thing you don't like about this era of WCW?
So, Foley.
Oh, no, he has to get the tape off.
Yeah, I know, but watch. I bet. Oh. What strength? The arm shackles are off.
Oh, he's mounting him.
No one on Abdullah's team is arsed in the slightest.
He's still for pain.
Oh, guys, no.
Oh, the humanity! The humanity!
What? Watching a legitimate murder. The ring is on fire. The ring is on fucking fire. The hat doesn't fit.
This is actually a more convincing effect than AEW managed a couple last month.
The referee putting the ring out. Fuck's sake.
Nobody has run to check if Abdullah's like even
smoking. That's amazing.
Again, apart from it was a better effect than the AEW one until they showed a close up of Abdullah.
Mm-hmm.
The hat still doesn't go on his head.
Well, it doesn't really matter now. He's dead.
Vader's just holding down and stuff like, you don't want to go in there, dude. Seriously, just.
And everyone's like, yeah.
Yeah, we've just seen a murder. I mean, he's breathing quite obviously.
I mean, yeah, his titties are going up and down.
Titties.
We also had Steve Austin versus Dustin Rhodes. Oz versus Bill Kazma. Kazma. Yeah.
Wow.
Sorry,
Van Hammer
just came from nowhere. It made me giggle.
Van Hammer versus Doug Summers.
JR has just said nobody is going to be rushing to give him mouth to mouth. Fucking hell, JR.
Christ, to be fair though, it's the 90s. You'd probably have people going down to give resuscitation going, no homo though, bro.
Yeah.
Cactus Jack is physically laughing as well.
He is. It's like, this is fucking ridiculous.
What a wild event this was.
What a wild event.
What wild event this was?
Bullshit?
Several matches had to follow this.
How do you follow this? Oh, he's awake. You electrocuted me, you fucking prick.
You'll never get booked in Puerto Rico again.
Oh my god.
Why?
What is going on?
The man that brought down the
What?
stretcher.
Why is Abdullah now beating the people with the stretcher up?
Oh, I see. The stretcher was to take away the dead body.
Oh my god.
This match ended like 5 minutes ago.
Oh, I know,
No,
but
it's not over yet.
He's even got his partner there. Oh, there's the results right there.
Honestly, they just look like they've had a night out in Glasgow.
it does, yeah. Right, and let's pause it there as Jim Ross and Tony Schiavone look fucking puzzled as to what the fuck they've just endured. Garth, just how fucking good was that?
How do you call something like that?
Absolute fucking nonsense, isn't it?
Insanity. You know what, though? It was actually entertaining. It was absolute dog shit. Like, absolute dog shit, but I didn't hate it. Is that weird?
Yes. It was the absolute pits. I mean, we physically watched a man die, Garth. I mean, I don't know if that's your jam, but...
I'm banging to that shit.
Oh, Chris, what about you? Oh, that's weird. I didn't think you'd like it, to be fair.
5 out of 5,
5
honestly.
out of 5. Wow. Abdullah the Butcher is the best in-ring competitor you've ever seen in your life. Whoa. Seriously? That's unreal, Chris. Thank you for your input, though. I really appreciate it. What was that? You have a YouTube channel? Okay. Do you want to plug it?
PodMania.
Oh. Now that you're back, Chris, what did you actually think of this match?
Sting's makeup was kind of cool. I like Vader. Vader's cool.
In this match, was he?
No.
No, he wasn't at all.
How do you rate it, Chris?
We don't have minus ratings, do we?
We do.
Oh, we do. -4?
-4? Wow.
Because quite fucking honestly, why? Like, I'm fucking looking at that and it's like, bro, like, dude. Oh, Christ, fuck. It's not as bad as Warrior versus Hogan.
What did we give that?
We didn't really rate it. I kind of just had to end the podcast for you because you were incapacitated.
Oh god, that was hilarious. That was so fucking. In fact, I can tell you exactly what we gave that Halloween Havoc 1998. So give me just a second.
10 out of 5.
We gave it -2 stars.
Harsh.
No, you tried. The only reason it's -2 stars, I'm pretty sure me and Rob tried to give it lower, and then you were like, 2 stars, I see some value in it.
I just enjoyed it. Because, like I say, it wasn't good, but I enjoyed it.
Well,
it's like watching like a trashy movie that you know is crap, but enjoyed it anyway.
Absolutely. I am going to give it -2.
I'm going to give it dud.
I think it equals -2 then, which makes it the joint worst rated match we have ever seen on this podcast, which I think is unfair. I had a fucking riot watching that.
It's not the worst thing I've ever watched.
Anyway, lads.
Okay, before we get into the next one, I just need to... Here we go.
You're right there, buddy.
Oh. Yeah, opening a cold one with the boys.
A cold one with the boys?
Lots, having an elderflower and lime Copperberg.
Fucking hell.
Jesus. Can splash
Decadent. Decadent.
It was on... So here's the thing. In my local co-op, So you know how you get like 4 packs of like bottles and beer and whatever. People keep stealing singular beers.
What?
So I don't know, but they keep stealing single beers. So they keep having to sell them individually, and because it's part of the multi-pack, they have to do it at a reduced price.
Brilliant.
I would like Chris to make the new advertising campaign for Scotland. Come to Scotland. We steal individual bottles of Copperberg.
I think it's probably because it's hard. Well, it's not a copper. Like, it's very rare that it's Copperberg. It's normally like fucking Tennant's or Red Stripe or whatever. Sometimes Budweiser. Once it was Tennant's. It was Tennant's Special, which is like their imported one. So I don't see the point. It has a lower alcohol content as well. Ridiculous. Mad scenes. Mad.
Ain't nobody buying Special Brew for the fucking taste. Jesus. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to our second match. Our main event of the evening, of course, includes Hulk Hogan, because no jobs, brother. And we go to SummerSlam 2005, August 21st, 2005. The show that also saw Rey Mysterio versus Eddie Guerrero in a custody of Dominic ladder match.
Where the fuck is Vicky?
Where the fuck is Vicky?
JBL versus Batista, that classic.
Oh my god, there are some
Chris
matches
Jericho
on the
versus
show.
John Cena. Mr. McMahon gets his car washed. I'm just looking at Eugene versus Kurt Angle, Edge versus Matt Hardy.
Oh, it was a weird year, wasn't it, for WWE 2005?
Orlando Jordan defends his United States Championship.
That probably means it's against Chris Benoit then.
You can't say his name. We're trying to get a fucking brand deal here.
You said cunt like 4 times.
I've not said cunt once tonight, apart from now.
So I assume everyone knows the story of this. It was supposed to be a trilogy between Michaels and Hogan, and then Hogan pulled out and said, "No, my knees, I can't do 3, so we're going to do 1."
What happened was he looked at Rey Mysterio and thought, "How can I capitalize on this?" My knees.
And then told Shawn he would have to turn heel, which he didn't want to do. But
to be
then
fair,
was made
Shawn
to do.
Shawn did some amazing heel work. Have you seen his promo in Montreal?
Who's your daddy, Montreal?
Yeah, he walks out
Fucking
and he's like,
class.
"You'll never see Bret Hart again." Minute. And he's looking best, terrified. Like, he didn't go over the top or anything. He generally looked like he would look if it was a surprise that Bret was coming out. And then he was like,
so good.
"Got your hopes up just a little bit, didn't I?" It's fucking incredible. Bret Hart could never.
Absolutely amazing. So, disappointed in the fact that Hogan not only had cut it down from 3 to 1 match, he also said he was going over and made Shawn go heel. Shawn created one of the greatest SummerSlam main events in history. So what we'll do, in the ultimate act of petulance, which is great, if you want to skip to 2 hours, 19 minutes and 54 seconds, lads, let's get the show on the road, shall we? 3, 2, 1, play.
Shut up!
I know, sexy.
Have you heard the demo of this song?
The one with Sherry singing it?
No, that's the first version. The demo has Vince singing it.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Really?
It's exactly how you think it sounded. Like, think I'm cute. It's incredible. I didn't sound like Vince more, but it sounded like a fucking horny dinner lady.
Well, that's Vince.
The horny dinner lady of wrestling.
What do we think of the SummerSlam set?
It's impressive.
I love this. Because they used it for a while, didn't they? I fucking love this set. Because it's the one that was in SmackDown versus Raw. 2006 on the PSP. Great game. Specifically the PSP version, because you had a mode where you had to guide Eugene down to the ring. And it was like a balancing game. You also had Texas Hold'em. Oh, we had Shawn Michaels had that streak going on at SummerSlam before this. Also, damn Lillian, I can see you looking. I can understand, but be a professional.
genuinely, and I know we have this conversation every time it's Shawn or Brett.
Definitely Shawn.
Yeah, for me it's Shawn as well. Just because I just think Shawn's got more of a character than Brett ever had. And he's more of the... Brett's fantastic in ring. Like,
Shawn's
unreal. But Shawn's just...
Brett is very good at one very particular thing.
Wrestling.
No, that's the thing, because that's why I put over people like Danny Bryan so much, because he's the fucking perfect mixture of the two. He has like Brett's ability and Shawn's charisma.
That's the thing. Shawn's got far more charisma than Brett has.
Far more charisma.
I am
okay.
a real
Listen to that.
American.
Guy in a hurricane shirt.
Are we going to get that, or are we going to get Voodoo Child?
On the network, don't
Oh
we?
no, we'll get the... Please don't be the horrible fucking network dub.
That's what it's gonna be.
Oh, they're really fucking milking this, isn't he? Is he late?
He's like Axl Rose. Yes, it is. When it comes crashing down and it hurts inside.
Still, arguably, the most recognised like wrestling theme of all time.
Wrestling theme, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I think you find Madonna's Like a Prayer is more than this, which great.
Well, no, but nobody would really recognise it as wrestling.
Excuse me, come up to Scotland, and I think it's one more great. Oh, America.
Like Hulk Hogan's already won the match just because he's done that. It's America.
Fuck America.
I love the fact that he's done that. Shawn is also American. It's not like he's fighting someone from another country. Shawn is also from America.
I think he's fighting Brett. He's milking the fuck up. Because the next year, he'd go over Randy Orton and all. Oh, look what he's doing.
Oh,
Do you see what Shawn is doing there?
Doing the berry.
Shawn doing...
Unbelievable.
Like, at the end of the day, Shawn Michaels gave Hulk Hogan one of his better matches while being an unprofessional piece of shit.
There has been like...
Right, okay, but it's not like he's doing...
salty about it.
Okay, but it's not like he's doing
literally
this. It's not like
an
he's...
absolute...
It's not like he's
about
doing
it.
what he's about to do to some young up-and-comer who will
No,
never...
but it's irrelevant though. Like, it's... Like...
I'm sorry,
even
but like...
Hogan's never gone out there and, like...
Bash at the Beach
Excuse-
2000.
on screen.
Excuse me, Bash at the Beach 2000.
He literally lay down and told Jarrett...
I suppose.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, no,
and then-
he didn't.
and then
Jarrett
went
lay
on the-
down.
And then went on the microphone and said, "This is why this company's in the state it's in because of bullshit like this." Don't you fucking stand there and pretend like this didn't happen because Hulk Hogan was being unprofessional in the first place. What they did, they put the two biggest politicians of the 1990s, apart from maybe Kevin Nash, into a program. And
Nash was a lot smarter than these two, though.
Oh no, because these two were so... Nash would like nickel and dime his way into his position.
Because
these two just...
HBK was off not on toot.
Yeah.
No, that's
Hogan
big.
was off his not on ego.
This is Christian HBK.
Oh, yeah.
Born again.
Post hard back.
Look at Shawn
Yeah,
running
oh.
away from him.
I mean, it's fucking hilarious.
It is
Apparently, Hulk
brilliant.
Hogan... Wait, factoid before we get into this. Apparently, backstage, Hulk Hogan thanked Shawn Michaels for this match. So
Afterwards,
Hulk Hogan probably thought HBK was just going out his way to make him look good.
I think Hogan probably thought... I think Hogan knew what he was getting.
I mean, like, here's the thing. In this feud, both men were unprofessional. The only difference is Hulk Hogan went out his way to be unprofessional when he didn't need to be.
And then HBK put a full stop with the unprofessionalism.
I mean, yeah, but like at least HBK was comical about it. Because I'm not being funny. If I'm WWE, who's going to be around tomorrow? Shawn.
But then, who were the fans shouting for? Hogan.
That is
Yeah,
true.
but like
They
every
had,
time.
he had made Shawn go heel, to be fair.
yeah,
True.
A, Sean's the heel, and B, we have to remember it's mid 2000s. Everyone was idiots. People were going around thinking Blink-182 were a great band.
Back the fuck off.
Whoa.
Back the fuck off, O'Brien. Keep 1975 bullshit you listen to. Absolute fucking bullwank.
I'm fucking shooting tonight, brother.
Michaels, if he can dictate a quick pace, I predict Michaels can win this match.
Hogan has green eyes. I never knew.
For the money, baby.
Hogan bigger, stronger, and locks up. At least on that exchange with Shawn Michaels. And that is not how Shawn Michaels wanted to
It's
start
already
this match.
great. It's already great.
At what point do you think Michael's just like, fuck this, I'm just going to drop any pretense and I'm just going to go absolutely fucking
Oh, we knew
off the
this
wall.
before he went to the
Oh,
ring.
He was professional during the build because he needed to get people to buy the pay-per-view. But apart from that,
I wonder what Vince like thought of all this at the end.
he doesn't care. He has his money. He's probably too busy thinking about Eugene.
God, I thinking what a diabolical thing they could do to Eugene.
Was Triple H even on this card?
Are they chanting
He wasn't.
USA?
Was he not injured?
In 2005? I don't think so.
Was it not when he was really fat?
Triple H? No.
He was pudgy.
Was that like 2002 or something?
No, it wasn't 2002.
I wouldn't call him like you could still probably kick all, well, not Garth, but you could kick man and Rob's ass.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
there was a point where he was
a bit tubby.
like it would have been when they were doing like literal like non-stop tour, and he wasn't. I think I'm sure he was injured as well, so he couldn't work out, and he lost. Did he not lose like feeling in one of his arms or something?
Yeah, he
like that
lost
as well?
loads of.
You know what I find really gross though? There's still blood on the mat from the previous match.
That's incredible. What a fucking bump.
We're not even at the worst of it yet.
I know it's the corner bumps.
Quite honestly, if you were watching this back in 2005, you wouldn't think anything of the bumps Shawn has taken.
No, that's the thing. You would just think, oh, he's doing it, Ric Flair.
Yeah, exactly. Well, to be fair, Shawn makes no bones about the fact that he's inspired by Flair.
Yeah,
We should add that match to the list. That's a great That's a great match.
got the retirement match,
Yeah. Well, retirement in inverted commas.
the WWE retirement. And then we're going to do the non-retirement with Hogan versus Flair at TNA.
Do the
The
Hogan,
bloodbath.
the Flair
the
retirement
bloodbath.
trilogy.
What I think that was Hogan still not wanting Shawn to get over, so he was like, I'm having your last match, brother. Well, there's some really professional chops being thrown there by Shawn Michaels.
Hogan's selling like a brother.
You have to understand, I didn't know this match had this reputation when I was a kid. I just knew it from this WWE sticker book. So I was like, oh my god, these two titans went against each other. This must have been the greatest match of all time.
See, because when you're a kid, you're buying into it, aren't you?
The thing is, bro, Shawn is selling this like Hogan wished people in the 80s sold for him.
The people in the 80s weren't capable because they were massive.
JR selling it. It's just the power of Hogan.
Oh, big eye rake from Shawn. A very professional.
Well, I mean, look at the
eye
size
rake.
difference, man.
Apparently, Hulk Hogan's lost like 4 inches of height from doing leg drops.
Yeah.
But honestly, I think that's just because his build height wasn't his actual height. You know,
I bet you Sean's in the corner going, sell for me, brother.
and Hogan's
And
like,
Hogan's like, no dice.
"Hotel, brother." No, to be fair though, Shawn does have a history of back issues.
Yeah. Playing into the long game story.
You know what's bad about that? This is just how Dolph Ziggler sells.
It is, isn't it?
That's
But for real.
outstanding.
Like Ziggler does it for real.
Yeah, the only Shawn Michaels match Dolph Ziggler has ever seen is this one.
Decent 7 feet. Vader over 400 pounds. Michaels beat the Undertaker at one point in time.
Let's talk about some of the big men that we've seen Hulk Hogan beat. What about anybody ever seen Hulk Hogan slam Andre the Giant? Nobody in the world has ever.
It happens in every. It's like, do you remember when he slammed Andre the Giant? That was years ago, man.
Yeah.
Find a new fit. It's like that guy. It's like, at fucking 5-a-side football games where there's that one fat dude who's like, yeah, so I was once scouted by Newcastle United. It's like, yeah, about 20 years ago, wasn't it, you fat prick?
Getting goal.
You can't deny legacy.
Stop trying to get Hogan over. You're not going to get him over.
Fucking Ultimate Warrior style clothesline there from Hogan.
He must have took advice after that barnstormer they had.
Do you think the crowd
WCW?
realised what's happening?
Nah, I don't think anyone did.
No, in 2005, people were definitely smarky by 2005.
I remember at the time watching this, and obviously thinking like, what the fuck? Like, this is ridiculous, but not really knowing the sort of story or the politics backstage behind it.
Choppity.
He's a really good chopsman. I'll say that. He can throw a punch to save his life.
Sean.
Yeah. Like, especially like Fez press is awful. Oh, he's hulking up, brother.
Oh, guys. Don't
I want to see what would
alarm
happen. No, I really want to see what would happen if Hulk Hogan went up against Walter.
He slapped the tan straight at him.
He definitely would be yellow by the end of it.
I love the fact that Hogan's hair at the moment, he looks slightly like the Nutty Professor because it's coming out at all angles.
Oh, see, that's just for Flair flop.
That's just a flare bump.
You know what, though? This is my first time I've seen this in a while. I think we do overblow how ridiculous Shawn gets.
It's just
It's
initially,
not,
isn't it?
It's not crazy.
Yeah, that's the thing. This is only like 10% more Shawn than normal. Like, this is Shawn Michaels being a character. I can't say it. Can someone say it for me? A caricature.
Caricature of himself.
Yeah, he's being a character. Fuck. I'm talented enough. I say that. The only thing I seem to be talented is fuck, I can't talk. Why do people watch me? Anyway.
Where would they find you if they want to watch you, Chris?
YouTube.com/Chris O'Brien. Actually, that's not actually my URL. If you search...
What time is on? Because my thingy just crashed.
Oh, god damn it. 2, 34, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, there goes the table, 32, 33, 34, into the post, I assume. Yep, oh Jesus.
Oh, Jesus, what a bum.
We could say that for everyone. So, what does everyone think of Taylor Swift's discography?
Nothing.
Shut up, Chris.
One day, I'll get you guys to listen to 1989, one of the best pop albums for the past 20 years.
Not really seeing much if it's the past 20 years.
I can't. Alright, fucking boom. Oh, things are better back in the 90s.
Correct. Music was.
Nah, you just haven't let the modern day classics become classics yet.
We'll see if they become classics.
Will we, though?
Well, if they don't stand the test of time. You think there's a modern day equivalent of Saturday Night by Wakefield? Get out of here.
It's weird if that's the album you go for. You could have went for, like, Definitely Maybe, Never Mind. But no, you go for Saturday Night by Wakefield. Like, you do you, Garth. You do you.
You try and find me a wedding or a disco where that doesn't get played.
I don't... like.
That's the yardstick.
I'm not going to lie, I'm still not at the age where all my friends are getting married.
Well, 18th birthdays, eh?
18th birthday. We went to very different kind of 18th birthdays.
To be fair, I can't remember most of the ones that I went to.
Oh, someone in the crowd has a WCW is Jericho's top. That's fucking.
Hogan open above the eye with those short right hands. Hogan forcing Michaels away.
You can tell Michaels is getting a bit pissed off now.
What do you mean getting? Did you see him during the entrance?
Yeah, but now it's starting to sort of, because he's like totally like no selling now, as opposed to overselling.
You know what we don't say about this match? It does fucking drag, doesn't it?
Well,
It's not
of
that
course
bad.
it's going to drag. Hogan's capable of one move at this point.
Which is why you don't have him in matches. I'll say this, isn't this the most bought SummerSlam ever?
Because it's Hulk Hogan?
Nothing to do with Matt. Why is he bleeding?
When did he get the opportunity to blade? Because that's very clearly not hardware. That's a gusher and a half, isn't it? Looks like you can definitely see
hell.
where he's cut.
Looks like Mick Fleetwood.
Talk
I've
about
never-
an ill-earned blade job. Fuck me.
I am never
How was
ever
it? How was he
prepared
done
for Garth's references.
That's a good one.
He went from fucking Saturday night to
Fleetwood Mac.
well, the blood's in his eyes. That's amazing. I hope it clots.
That is true pantomime there, people.
Stop trying to get him over.
This is obviously quality acting from when he did those amazing movies like Mr. Nanny and Suburban Commando.
Santa with muscles.
Yeah, are those your list, Chris? Instant classics.
I've actually seen Suburban Commander.
Undertaker in as well.
I know.
Don't forget the
also-
Oscar-nominated No Holds
Fun
Barred.
fact. No, that's the thing. I've seen
Oh,
No
yeah?
Holds Barred because I got it in a charity shop when I was a kid, thinking it was a wrestling thing.
Well, technically it is.
Well, technically, but I put it in and found out it was a movie. I'm like, fucking hell. But I have nothing else to watch tonight, so I guess I'll watch it.
And it's amazing.
It's not the worst charity shop purchase I've ever made.
Hogan now getting weaker and weaker by the moment.
Not completely cutting it off because the blood is
I once got a jigsaw that had two pieces missing. That really fucked with me.
Yeah, that would fuck with me.
This laceration caused
It said complete on the box, but you can't return it to a charity shop because you feel like a dick. Like, you don't want to be that prick who returns something to a charity shop. Just like they're legally obliged to hand the money back over, but they're there going, well, the orphans. It's like, this is,
You're like, fuck the orphans, I want me jigsaw.
and it's there going, this is cancer research, shut the fuck up.
to Hulk Hogan. Willing back to his feet.
One.
Jesus Christ. It is a proper gusher, isn't it? Okay, I'm just going to call it now. I bet this third one stays up. Are you ready?
the arm thrust one more time. This one is history. Forget about.
Wait a minute. That one finger waved.
Imagine if that's how this ended, guys. With just a rudimentary sleeper hold.
And Hogan now with a desperation suplex, taking down.
Okay, we should really bring it home now.
Dug down deep once.
This got 634,000 buys.
Tell you something, Shawn.
The theme was Get Poppin' by Fat Joe and Remedy by Sifa.
Seether genuinely are one of my favourite bands.
Huh, I'll keep my mouth shut then.
Seen them 4 times.
What they're called?
Seether.
Seether.
Yeah, like the Veruca Salt song.
They sound like, are they like grungy new metal?
That's exactly what they are, Garth.
Brilliant.
Guys, want to know something slightly funny? This got 3.5 stars from The Observer.
I'm enjoying it.
I don't know, I feel like it could have ended 5 minutes ago.
It's not going to, though, is the main event of SummerSlam is what nobody came here, Chris, to watch SummerSlam 2005 for Rey Mysterio versus Eddie Guerrero for the custody of Rey's son.
And fucking hell. I wouldn't
I'm
want
pretty
it.
sure some people did.
Marks.
Yep. Again, we have no fucking right to call people marks.
Real wrestling fans came for this.
This is how we spend our Thursday nights watching old wrestling and playing Fire Pro. We can't.
Oh, what a ref bump as well. Look, this match has got everything.
It's got everything.
Theatric,
Oh yeah,
blood.
where's the burning hammer, Garth?
What's going on? Hogan's gonna bust it out.
Tell you what, if
Hey,
Hulk Hogan
imagine.
hits a burning hammer, if Hulk Hogan hits a fucking
How
psycho
funny would it
driver,
be now, though, if Hogan did the kip up as well?
he can barely sit up.
His knee just flies off into the front row.
Like,
You're
I
right,
bet
that's-
you know what's funny about Hulk Hogan? He wanted like 10 other people to help run his gym or whatever in Florida, but he couldn't find anyone, so he got to. So Bruce Beefcake just got it. Oh,
He's
pandering
just
to the
said, if
crowd.
you want Brett, I'll give you Brett. That's amazing.
Better or worse than Rocks?
It's better than Rocks. It's still not great, though.
Oh, this isn't that isn't better than Rocks. Come on, don't let your hatred of Rocks shit sharpshooter to make you think this is.
It's dog awful, the Rocks. That, admittedly, that doesn't look great from that angle.
From any angle.
No, you are right, it doesn't.
Invoking the imagery of fucking Hogan, of fucking Rock versus Austin. How dare they?
Do you mean
How
Brett
fuck-
versus Austin?
Yeah, I'm fucking losing my mind, man. You made me watch Chamber of Horrors and this in one fucking night.
I haven't heard you complaining. Oh, no, wait.
I mean, if I wanted to hear you complain, I could just mention Blink-182 and then you'll go off about my opinions on music.
No, not
I was
at all.
only, to be fair, I was just baiting you with the Blink-182 thing, actually.
Oh, I know.
We've had discussions
Michaels
about
has just
Blink-182.
completely given up with the sharpshooter now. He's just standing there.
Pitiful.
Sort of a clover leaf, sort of.
Of course, he's got the rope.
Chris, where is this?
Where is this? Washington.
Washington.
I think it's on the same arena that would later host.
Ooh, another ref bump.
Am I right? Did it host it? I'm not. Where else is this arena hosted? Let's have a look.
Capital punishment.
No, it didn't
Capitals?
hold capital punishment.
Capital Center.
Oh, it's just refreshed itself, and now it's just showing me all events from 2003. Because it came up and it was like, what, Ring of Honor ran this building? No, it didn't.
I doubt it.
Ring of
Hey,
Honor
they've
will
sold out-
never have held air.
They've sold out fucking MSG, man. With
Look at
me.
that selling by Hogan, by the way. Masterful.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh
shooting,
no.
brother.
Low blow. What will Hogan
what
do?
What a dastardly bastard. How can you do that to the face of the company?
Jesus Christ. At least ask Hogan to tap you on his on your head before he comes. Jesus Christ.
I love that he's selling this nutshot like a stroke as well. It's fantastic. Like he's been hit by a fucking barge.
I mean, sometimes that's what sack tap feels like.
Sometimes the ones that just flick are the worst.
That chair almost rebound back into
Hitch
I know,
Michaels'
did you-
face.
Was sack tapping a thing back in your day?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
of
called it
course.
cricket though.
Of course you are, you fucking posh prick.
I don't know how posh a click to the fucking bollocks is. Ooh,
Yeah.
Calling it cricket. Just going, oh man,
Jesus.
you cricketed me in my bajingos.
What on earth is that cell, Hogan?
He's had a stroke, man.
Apparently. Stop shaking your leg, mate.
Nerve damage.
Unprotected headshots never get easier to watch, do they? No matter who they're on, they never
I
get
know,
easier to watch.
I'm pretty content seeing one on Hogan.
You're taken to the
Sean-
promised land.
Sean Hogan, fucking hell, I'm broken.
Sean Hogan. Sean
Shawn
Paul.
Michaels. Shawn Michaels has a fairly okay, elbow. It's not going to rule your world.
But it's not Punk's.
Well, nothing's Punk's. I love Punk, but I can't defend that elbow.
That elbow and that moonsault.
I don't know. I've seen worse moonsaults. I mean, I've seen PCO trying to hit one at Bowler where he missed and ended up hitting the ropes.
That's it. Game over.
It must be. It's got to be over. It's got to be.
It's gotta be Kane.
2.
Oh, the power.
Oh, here he is.
Power of Hulkamania running wild.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Can you hear the Hulkamaniacs?
Shawn ain't getting a pop like that.
Yep, he literally has voted. You're not even shooting, you're just denying reality.
He's absolutely terrified now, HBK.
The knee injury isn't a thing anymore.
Oh no, he's still limping.
He's hooked up.
He's actually limping though, so he's actually still selling the knee.
Are you ready for the greatest
Oh,
sell
his
in
knee
the
brace is
history?
broken.
Are you ready, guys? Are you ready, guys?
It's amazing.
I'm sorry, but was that a Dragon Gate shirt in the fucking crowd? Thing is,
Stop posing, Hogan. Get the win.
Jesus.
Oh, hard fought victory there.
Hulkamania lives.
Fuck you, Jim Ross.
Look how
Forever.
leathery Hulk's chest is. He couldn't look more Florida if he tried, could he?
Florida Hogan.
It's not Hollywood Hogan, it's Florida Hogan.
Yeah.
I am a real American. Fight for the rights of every man. I am a real American.
So, we all enjoy that?
Right,
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't enjoy that as much as I expected.
I'm going to pause it.
It wasn't as bad, if you know, like the actual
Wasn't-
selling. It was
But
nowhere
you know
near as
what?
bad as like Legend would have you believe.
I've come to the conclusion that this is one of those matches whose legend has been bolstered by a million What Culture videos.
Yeah.
Because it's like, 10 main events that went awry, and really, Shawn Michaels did a couple comical sells, which if you find, basically...
He does it in most matches anyway, though.
Yeah, like, honestly, what Shawn did here was doesn't even compare to Ric Flair at his worst. So,
I don't know, mate. That sell for the big boot was
The
fucking
big boot was
epic.
ridiculous.
I mean,
In
like,
in the corner. Like
the
where
one
he was,
out
like,
of the ring
getting
as
kicked.
well, where he did the somersault.
the thing is, also, I think what people don't bring up is that match doesn't need to be 20 minutes long. You shouldn't be making Hulk Hogan of 1983 go 20 minutes, let alone Hulk Hogan of 2005.
He was playing the underdog babyface, Chris, and I think he did it well.
I still enjoyed it.
That's what he's done his whole career, though. If he's not good at it by this point, you'd have to judge him. It's like if Stan Hansen never got good at lariats.
I don't know. I thoroughly enjoyed that match. I thought Hogan put on the match of his career. I thought...
And that's the thing, it's probably Hogan's best match.
And I think Shawn... I think this is elevated to... I mean, I'm thinking 4 1/4.
You're actually fucking joking me, right?
No. Why?
I mean, I was going to go 2.
No. I think there's enough story, enough drama, enough emotion, enough legitimate storytelling in this match to give it the 4 1/4 star rating. I mean, I don't know what else you want from a match, Chris. It was well paced.
It's not like Hogan bulldozed over him.
Exactly.
For context, 4 1/4 is what I gave Shingo versus Tanahashi this year.
Cool. But I think this is on par.
That's
This is a
definitely not.
different context. It's WWE.
Okay, yeah, but has the WWE match got 4 1/4 this year? I'm trying to remember.
Bianca
Probably not.
Belair and Sasha.
Oh, I didn't get 4 1/4, but got 4 for me. Yeah, this isn't better than Bianca Belair versus Sasha. Off you fuck.
I think this is up there. Is this the greatest SummerSlam main event? It's definitely better than Cena Bryan.
Can you just fucking drop the act already? Jesus Christ, it's getting tired. Much like this match, this act is fucking drunk. Because you picked on me a lot this week because when I was wine drunk, you tried to convince me that Stardom changed the Cinderella rules again.
Yeah, I did. Garth, what are you going to give this match, man?
You know what? I'm pretty much straight down the middle on it. I had fun with it. It's a nice sort of nostalgia piece. Michaels did his bit. Hogan did his bit. It's a fun match. I'm going to just 2.5 stars.
I'm going to go in between. I'm going to go 2.25. just for easy's sake.
I feel like you only always go in the middle of us just so you can have your rating. I feel like that's what you do. You wait for me and Garth to give our rating, and then you go, I'm going to go in the middle, so my rating will be the one on the website.
Well,
when in reality, you can put whatever the fuck you want on the website. Me and Garth don't control the website.
Exactly.
It's a weird tyranny. It's like, I forget who said it. But
I thought you were going to say it's a weird tyranny.
No, that's the thing.
Tyrannical dictatorship.
That's exactly the thing. The oppressed are less likely to rebel if they feel like they still have their freedom.
Okay.
And that's what you do, Rob Goodwin.
Well, I'll be honest, mate. If I got my way, I'd get 4.25 stars. But seeing as you're going to bitch and moan, we'll give it 2.25.
Not even Garth gave it 4.25, and he'd give any Hulk Hogan
He's
fan.
doing it to appease you. He loved it. He's going to watch it again once we go off air.
I very much enjoyed it.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on the podcast. We really do appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe anywhere you get your podcasts. Leave us a review, 5-star rating. It really does help the podcast out. Be sure to check out the website, www.podmania.co.uk, for all our archived podcast episodes, as well as match ratings, including the matches that we reviewed tonight, including the 4.25 stars I'm going to give Hulk Hogan versus Shawn Michaels. You can find us on Twitter at PodMania. You can talk to me at @RealRobGoodwin. Garth, where can they find you?
At the Garthberg.
Christopher?
They can find me on YouTube, Chris O'Brien.
You think if you lean into it, we'll stop, and we just won't.
I know you're not going to stop, but at the end of the day, my videos are the most advertising this podcast gets.
Wow.
But it is, though.
Chris is getting big time, isn't he?
Billy Big Balls.
Billy Big Balls, big time Chris O'Brien.
If you want to keep me on this podcast, we'll be watching Necro Butcher.
Oh, mate, if I knew that all you had to do was to come off the podcast was create a YouTube channel, I'd have suggested it years ago. Anyway.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone. Bye-bye.
You've been listening to the PodMania Pro Wrestling Podcast. Follow us on Twitter at PodMania, Facebook at PodMania Podcasts, and YouTube and Instagram at Real PodMania. And check out the website, podmania.co.uk. Until next time, wrestling fans.